tie your seatbelts, touch on your connectors, touch your Hans. Just make sure you get everything like you want it.
Back where it all began in season 25, we are now almost halfway home in the season. Actually, after this race, we'll be halfway home. It's the mid-season classic, the Pepsi 400 at Daytona International Speedway, where it all began this season for the Daytona 500. We'll see what happens here in today's event here in the Pepsi 400. This actually was the track we actually ran the 125s on, as a matter of fact, or right before in the race leading up to the Daytona 500. So that's it here, because here's the starting line for this running event. On the pole in car number 5, it is Phil Parker in the Levi Garrett Chevrolet. His pole speed 190 miles per hour. He'll be alongside Quaker State Buick, car number 26 of Quentin Moore. 2-time winner this season so far. He won at North Wilkesboro and again at California Speedway. And both drivers hope for their first Daytona victories too. Second row is Nathan Orman in car 88, and number 11 Johnny Gardner driving the Pepsi Challenger Chevrolet for this race too. There's a good look at Johnny's car, and he's got a pretty good, and hopes for a good run here today. Third row sees Kat Batson in car 21, the winner of this season at Martinsville, and alongside of her will be car number 43. It is Mike Becker. Johnny, and one thing I didn't mention with Johnny Gardner, by the way, he also comes off a win at the last race of the tour at Michigan. Going to the fourth row, going for the Daytona sweep, it is Zach Winkle in number 1, the Uno Buick. He won the Daytona 500 this season. Hopes for the sweep in the 400. He'll be alongside Dylan Young in car number 2, who nearly won down at Michigan the last race on the tour. Next row down has Rob Evans in number 12, winner at Darlington, and Zach Rogers, winner at Dover this season in car 33. Next row down, Paul Minnick in the Stroh Light Ford, car number 6. He'll be alongside car number 70. It is Mitchell Collins. He won this very race back in season 21. Next row down has Charles Sanford in 24, the DuPont Chevrolet, looking for his first victory of the season. He'll be alongside car number 30, Jay Jefferson, who's been close but no cigars so far this season. He hopes to break that here today. Next row down is Jean Sanford, number 50, the Performance Connection Pontiac, car number 50. She won the 600 at Charlotte. She also won at Atlanta this season. Here, Matt Haas in car number 8 flanks alongside of her. And start next row down would be car 29, Zachary Fitzwater in Hardee's Oldsmobile. And number 44, J.D. Stacey Buick of Ryan George sits alongside. Next row down is Henry Sanford in number 55. He'll be alongside car number 4, William Brock in the Kodak Film Oldsmobile, sitting alongside. Next row down has Austin Colano in the Carolina Tools Ford, car number 13. And one number up, car number 14, Kyle Langland. He's been reeling off some pretty good runs the last few races of the tour. Kyle Langland may be one of the guys to watch here today. Next row down is car number 27. It is R.J. Bishop in the Kodiak Pontiac, and car number 3, Cole Deaver in the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. Deaver won a season at Rockingham. Cole, not to mention, coming off a disastrous outing he had at Michigan, hopes to recover from that here today. Next row down is Alex Miller in 51, and car number 90, Jesse Turner, who's really been on a tear as of late. Next row down has Seth Cole in 52, and Levi McIntyre in 17, sitting alongside two good old buddies here. Sitting in this row. Here. Next row down, Dylan Poteet in 22, the Miller American Buick, and Kyle Matthews, number 42, the Mellow Yellow Pontiac, sits alongside. Kyle was winner this season at Sonoma. Next row down has car 94, Ryan Brommer, who won one of the 125s, as a matter of fact, this season on this very same track. He hopes to recapture that magic here today. He'll be alongside number 7. It is Wes McCoy. I should mention too, Brommer has been a tiger in this race as of late too, so he may be one of the underdogs to watch too. Next row down, Matt McIntyre, who won the last time he was on the plate track at Talladega in the Interstate Battery Chevrolet car 18, and Jackson Haywood, who won the race at Pocono this season too. We'll be heading there in about a couple races from now. Next row down, Nathan Hudson at number 47 and number 75. It is Daniel Bouchard. Next row down has car number 71, Kev Shearer, and beside him, car number 9, Jessica Shelton, coming from way out back. In this race, Shelton coming off a second place run at Michigan. Next row down is Emmanuel Harden in number 83, and Keith Batson in 28, who won his season at Bristol in the Texaco Haviland Ford. And starting to shotgun the field, will be the winner at Riverside, Joshua Osborne in number 25, the Folgers Chevrolet. And Joshua, in fact, blew an engine on his second qualifying lap. And Joshua, in fact, blew an engine on his first qualifying lap. which netted him a speed of only 173 miles an hour. But they have repaired. But whatever they have repaired, and Bill Parker is not starting his car. The car will not start on Parker's machine. He's tilting on the pit road.
Guys, gonna be coming to you here in a sec. Big day. Let's make the most of it. Good luck.
Oh my goodness! Phil Parker's car derps on the start of the on pit road, will not start, and that means he'll be sitting on pit road possibly when this race gets underway. So Phil Parker's car sits on pit road here after what would have been a pole where he would have led the field to the green flag, but here Nathan Ormond will take the pole position, starting about the pole speed for this race by 190 miles an hour, as we mentioned, for Parker. But it looks like he will not see the green flag here at Daytona, unfortunately for him. As the field comes off turn number 4, on the pit road goes the pace car, and the green flag flies, and boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys and girls! Off turn number 2 they come here. Nathan Ormond leads the field now. Cat Batts in second position. In the third goes Quentin Moore. Battling for third position is the one car of Zach Winkle. As they come through turns 3 and 4 here, they're now approaching 190 miles an hour as they come off the fourth corner here. And Nathan Ormond will lead lap number 1 here at Daytona. Or will it give me Cat Batson actually? Nope, I was right the first time. It was Ormond who led the first time. I almost called that one prematurely. Almost did. First time at 177 miles an hour. And Cam Shear's on pit road. And apparently he's sitting there. Obviously stalled out first to race 2. Kev Shear come on pit road at the end of the first lap of this race here, apparently. This could be a thing of break. This could be a day of breakage here. And now Henry Sanford's coming on pit road. Brommer's on pit road. Sanford's coming on pit road. Oh my goodness! Tell me this is not going to be a race of breakage here at Daytona. We have never seen this much breakage at this track. And 65 miles an hour down pit road. That is a killer here on this track, especially under green flag conditions. And that has split the field up big time here. Let's see who else is going to come on the pit road if there's any breakage. Nobody in this bunch, nobody in this pack right here too. But they do hope they catch up to that second pack of cars here, which I think they're going to. This is a very strange start here at Daytona for sure. Meantime, Paul Minnick is the one leading this race here. Second position is now the 43 car of Mike Becker. And Henry Sanford is now coming back on the racetrack here in the number 55 car. Apparently it could have been some sort of mechanical problem or whatever. What? And Sanford is gonna bunch the field up right now here in the 55 machine as they come out the fourth turn. That has slowed the field up drastically. And Paul Minnick leads the lap here. Johnny Gardner battling with Zachary Fitzwater for second place here, and now it's bunched the field up big time now. Here comes the field heading into turn number 3 now. As you see, Johnny Gardner now going to the lead now. And number 11, Paul Minnick in the second position. R.J. Bishop is up there. I should say Austin Colano, Zach Rogers, Mitchell Collins up there. Dylan Young, number 29, Zachary Fitzwater. And it's mixed now. Kyle Matthews in 42. He's in there. You're on board Kyle Matthews' car, one of our 3 in-car cameras in this race. Matthews has won at Daytona before, but his win came in the Daytona 500 in season number 22, I think it was. There's our second camera running inside Charles Sanford's car. Sanford was 18th the last time by. Running right there behind his sister Jean. In fact, his brother Henry's up ahead too, but Henry Sanford again is not on the lead lap in the 55 car. And now from inside Jessica Shelton's car, as she's running right now in 14th position. She's now inside of Paul Minnick in the 6th machine. Running right there behind the 90 of Jesse Turner. Jess had to back off the throttle just a little bit, down to 189 miles an hour off the 4th corner. Speed picking it back up 194 miles an hour. 195 now as they come to travel, 196 miles an hour. Shelton giving Turner a bit of a bump draft here as she bump drafts Turner past Kyle Matthews in number 42, and now Jackson Haywood in 15 goes to the lead. Shelton to the low side of Turner's car now as they go. Jesse Turner now as they go to turn number 3, but Jesse Turner now looks low, dips down and has the lead over the 15 car Jackson Haywood. So move Jackson Haywood to the, I should say Jesse Turner up to the top spot. Here comes Shelton to the low side. She's got the help from Kyle Langland, number 14, and Shelton, does lead the lap. Ryan Brommer now comes back on the racetrack now at number 94, and he's all by himself. And it was a piston failure on the number 5 car, Field Parker. That's why his car wouldn't start on the as the field was coming out for a pace lap. So an engine failure just before the field came off pit road. That is a disaster for Phil Parker without question, especially considering after starting from the pole in this event too. And poor old Phil didn't even get the chance to see the green flag neither. Maybe that luck won't strike him at Talladega or New Hampshire or Pocono. New Hampshire is next on the tour after this, but hopefully for him, bad luck won't strike him in those races neither. And right there was a common sight you saw in the 90s in NASCAR here. The 4 and the 3, first and second at Daytona. Same with Talladega too, at least back when the 4 car was a Chevrolet at least. But William Brock led the last time by here. Cole Deaver goes to second position. Third now is Ryan George. Here comes Matt Haas in number 8. As he'll look low in the racetrack here. Zach Rogers goes to 5th position. Wes McCoy up to 6th position in number 7 in the Alan Quickie Xerox colors. Levi McIntyre's up there. Seth Cole, number 21 of Cat Batson. And here comes Cole Deaver for the lead in number 3, and he falls short by about a half a car length on William Brock. Ryan Brommer's now come off turn number 2. The field's going through 1 and 2 right now. Matt Haas second position now in that black number 3. Cole Deaver leads this race here today, and this is really his home track at Daytona. But he actually lives down in Georgia, but he's more close to Daytona than he is Atlanta, believe it or not. So this could be Cole's home track, I guess you could say. And he would love to get a win here at Daytona for sure. He was not much of a factor in the Daytona 500 earlier this season. But they have not skunked Cole this season, though. He did win at Rockingham in the GM Goodwrench 400 in that race. Be heading back there later on the season for the AC Delco 400 with about the third to the last race of the season, I think. And here comes Zach Rogers, free ride for second position between he, Matt Haas, and Levi McIntyre. Cat Basson up there, and Daniel Bouchard. And Dana Bouchard, who started this race back in about, I think it was, back in about 36, 37, something like that. And he is up to, actually started 35th in this race. No, he started 36, excuse me. But he's moved up to the lead now. He's not moved up to the lead. He's actually up to about 4th position. Cole Deaver led the last time by. Here comes 33, Zach Rogers. He's got the help from Daniel Bouchard. Johnny Gardner in that yellow and white number 11. Gardner looking for 2 after winning at Michigan. Ryan Brommer is up ahead of this bunch. In fact, he is now. They have now caught him. And there to go. Cole Deaver goes by. Zach Rogers goes by. Here comes number 22, Poteet. Down the low side, he goes by. Brommer is now trolling the high side of the track now. So Ryan Brommer slips in behind Dylan Poteet in 22, but again the 94 car is not on the lead lap, so he's now falling a lap down in 40th position. He hopes to get back on the lead lap though, and then hopefully for him catch a caution flag in this race here. We're now down to 10 laps remaining. Zach Rogers back out in front now, looking for his second victory of the season. Kev Shear up ahead in the 71 car. He's going into turn 3 right now as the field comes down to the backstretch. I don't know if they're going to catch Shear though, but if they are though, I have a feeling though if they are going to catch Kev Shear, it may be coming down with less than 5 to go possibly. The way it's looking right now. And Shear is 5 laps down. Ryan Brommer 6 laps down now. Henry Sanford is now still 1 lap down in this race here, averaging so far 194.159 miles per hour. And a fast lap race so far set by Jackson Haywood at 198.601 with Jessica Shelton a little bit slower, but not by much. And Zachary Fitzwater goes to the top spot. Here comes Nathan Orman in car number 88. He looks slow. He moves the higher side of the track. That opens the door for Dylan Poteet to the low side. Poteet, who's not yet won at Daytona neither. Well, not in the 400 at least. He's won the Daytona 500 before. Twice. And here again goes Henry Sanford, number 55. Again, Henry not on the lead lap. He's maybe the 3rd car in line, but he's not running in 3rd position. That's Nathan Ormond right now, who runs 3rd in this event. RJ Bishop up there. Here comes Rob Evans in the inside, number 12. He's got Mike Becker in 43 behind him. Becker coming off a 2nd place run at Michigan. There's a good look at Becker and the King Richard Petty number 43. He runs right there. Inside lane now. Zach Winkle, meantime, goes to the lead in car number 1. RJ Bishop up there. Rob Evans, Becker, Paul Minnick is in there. Charles Sanford in 24. Mitchell Collins in the 70. And Becker and Kev Shears now going through turns, coming off turn number 2 right now. And now here comes Zach Winkle to the low side. Here comes Rob Evans, a slingshot move as he looks at the copper cam. and move Zach Winkle up to the number 1 spot here. Actually, he is already in the number 1 spot, I should say. Car number 12 is Rob Evans in second position. Here comes Paul Minnick for 3rd spot in car number 6. And they have kept sure. Remember, I said about within 5 laps remaining, I think, but I was a little bit close. So we're at 7 laps remaining here from the race, and they have caught the 71 of Kev Shearer. So they caught him quicker than I thought they were going to. So Shearer's holding up Zach Winkle, Charles Sanford, and Henry Sanford, as well as Fitzwater, Poteet, and Zach Rogers. And now we got a whole new ball game. Now it is Rob Evans, car number 70 of Mitchell Collins, Ryan Brommer again. Brommer not on the lead lap. He's about 5 laps down in 39th right now. I think he's 5 down. No, he's 6 down right now, so he's moved ahead of Cab Sheeran position-wise. And Paul Minnick goes to the high side and says, screw it, I'm not following the 71 car. And here they come to the backstretch here as Ryan Brommer now leads the field, but as again, 39 positions where he's running. But about a fourth of the lead there. Dylan Young has the lead, but here comes Jean Sanford in the 50 car. She takes the lead now in the Performance Connection Pontiac. Kyle Langland's up there, Wes McCoy, Jessica Shelton at number 9. Here they come off in the turn number 1 again here. Jean Sanford, car number 50, out in front. She's never won a Daytona. She has a plate win, however, that came at Talladega a few seasons back, though, where she won on a last lap pass for the win. Jessica Shelton trying to figure out where she wants to go in the number 9 car, but she's going to get caught on the high side here. She looks low in Jean Sanford for position. But now she's got nowhere to go right now in that number 9 car. Here comes number 13, Austin Colano up there. 3 laps to go. Keith Batson in car 28. He looks low. But nope. But Alex Miller says, nuh-uh, Keith, I'm not letting you win this race. And he's going to go low. Jackson Haywood's in there. Ryan George in the 44 car. Will one of the veterans win this race, or will we have another surprise winner at Daytona? That'll be the question. It's looking like it could be a surprise winner, possibly. Austin Colano up there now in the 13 car. He looks slow. He and Wes McCoy are side by side for the lead. Two laps to go at Daytona. Here comes 44, Ryan George, 3 wide for second place here. Actually, for the lead now. Here comes Ryan George for the top spot, number 44. Seth Cole is up there, number 8. That is Matt Haas is in there. Quentin Moore in the 26 car, and Johnny Gardner in the 11. White flag this time by Seth Cole in 52 looks for the lead. He's got it. I don't know. Matt Haas could be in the best position, or maybe Quentin Moore possibly. It could be in the best position for this race here. Off the 4-turn to come, the white flag race. Haas looks low on Seth Cole. He pushes Cole up the track. White flag. This is the last lap at Daytona. Matt Haas, car number 8, the Porsche first. Second position is Quentin Moore, 26. What's he going to do on the low side? He peeks to the low side. Johnny Gardner, is he going to give him a shove? Nope. Gardner says, "Screw it, I'm going to go for the lead here." Is he going to go inside of Matt Haas? Yes, he's going to. Johnny Gardner, car number 11, goes to the top spot now. He's looking for 2 in a row in this season. Off to number 4 they come. Here comes William Buck to the low side, number 4. And he's not going to do it. Johnny Gardner wins the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. Johnny Gardner takes the 1983 Darrell Waltrip cars out in front and the lead and the win. He's won the last 2 races now this season, and both of them have come a different color, a different brand of soft drinks on his car. He had Mountain Dew in his car at Michigan when he won that race, and now he drives a Pepsi Challenger car. Never do that. William Brock comes home second position. Third spot will go to Matt Haas. Fourth to Jay Jefferson. Fifth position to Quentin Moore. Then Cat Batson, Austin Colano, Seth Cole, Jesse Turner, and Jackson Haywood. And there's the position. There's how they all look like when they came to the checkered flag. Right there, that was the finish here at Daytona. My Bandicam kind of went out on me. I don't know if I caught the finish or not, but anyway, Johnny Gardner gets the victory, gets the big win here today at Daytona. Rest of the finishers for you here. Ryan George comes home in 11th. 12th position will go to Kyle Matthews. Jessica Shelton 13th. 14th will go to Wes McCoy. Daniel Bouchard, Dylan Young, Alex Miller, Mitchell Collins, Keith Batson, and Kyle Langland, the top 20. Then Zach Rogers, Gene Sanford, Dylan Poteet, Mike Becker, Zachary Fitzwater, RJ Bishop, Rob Evans, Levi McIntyre, the top 28. And then the rest of the finishers here, Paul Minnick, Nathan Orman, Zach Winkle, Cole Deaver, Charles Sanford, Joshua Osborne, Emmanuel Harnett, Matt McIntyre, and Nathan Hudson, the last finisher on the lead lap. And the rest of the finishers, Henry Sanford, Kev Shearer, and Ryan Brommer, the last finishers of the race. And Phil Parker, sadly for him, a piston failure before the race even started cost him not only the pole, but the race as well. So that will do it at Daytona National Speedway. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got interests, we got gaming videos, whatever the president and the NNSCRA Seth desires for this channel. And we also got some NR online videos on this channel as well. Be sure to subscribe to this page on YouTube and like the page on Facebook as well. And be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series on this channel as well. I guarantee his races are a whole heck of a lot better than what I have to offer as well. So that will do it today at Daytona. For now, this is James Qualson. This has been a production of the NNSCRA. Offline racing at its best. Here we see it from Daytona National Speedway, where Johnny Gardner has won the Pepsi 400. We will see you at New Hampshire.